It's eggs, a little bit of sugar, French liqueur, and flour. Very simple to make, but delicious.
It looks great. Let me go back to the dessert portion. How long? What was when you first opened up? I know usually when you open up, your menu's kind of short, then you grow as well.
That's right.
What were some of the first menus you started out with?
Well, these are actually the two items that we've kept from the very beginning 8 years ago, and also we have excellent dessert, farmer's cheese blintas. Those are crepes with the farmer's cheese, a little bit of vanilla, really fantastic.
Right.
Served with the sour cream. But our menu continues to evolve because my mom has a great selection of recipes that we still haven't been able to all show them to the
So
customers.
therefore, you got new things coming up all
That's
the time.
right. So the customers are always excited. You know?
Right. So Russian tea time, the new millennium.
That's right. You said it, Mr. Kitchen.
I love it. Now, because I really love desserts. I really love desserts. Now, let's talk about breakfast. Now, are you open for breakfast?
No, but we open for private functions. If especially business persons, they want to treat their clients or associates for breakfast, we can open for them. We have an excellent breakfast selection.
Right.
We'll do eggs, potato pancakes, smoked salmon, bagel, cream cheese, whatever you guys like.
And they do it up for you. Now, woman, they just brought one important thing up while we had a commercial break that we did there. And that sounds like the hotline to someone that doesn't get to take anything home. But if they're undecided, they can also get gift certificates, I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely. They can order it online from our website, www.russianteatime.com.
Okay, let's do that number one more time.
See, customers are already calling for the gift
Right, so they already
certificates.
hear it. They already hear it.
That's
They
right. It's
already hear
working.
it.
It's working.
So you can go and get gift certificates for functions. Maybe somebody did a good deed.
Or as a gift, you know,
Right, an
to,
award.
to thank somebody.
Right,
Absolutely.
because that's the way when you're deciding what they want to eat or like that. There's no better way to doing that than that.
It's a nice gift, absolutely.
So
During
actually,
the Christmas time.
You
we're
cover
very-
everything as far as food, takeout, gift certificates,
Absolutely.
the whole thing. So there's nothing left out. Any type of holiday, any type of occasion.
Well, we're for Valentine's Day. We're always booked about 2 months in advance. Also, New Year's Eve, we're doing very, very well.
Right.
And we're open most of the holidays.
Tell me about New Year's Eve.
Yes. We normally shut down at 10 o'clock because most of our guests who come for the dinner, they go to the Chicago Symphony Orchestra or New York Opera to celebrate the New Year's Eve. So we usually come up with a nice special prefix menu. It's really fantastic.
Great. And I'm really a more romantic guy myself. So tell me about Valentine's. Let's hear about Valentine's, Arlene.
So we try to we try to make it very special for the ladies and gentlemen, and we treat every lady with a rose and a little bit of champagne.
Great.
Absolutely, and we normally have a prefix
That's
dinner at that
beautiful.
point. Absolutely.
I love that part. That means that I don't have to go out and buy roses now. Just kidding. But anyway, it's a good thing there, and that means that you are covering every occasion there, and the food is just too much for words. I mean, I like the decor of it, especially.
Thank you.
And then I haven't got a chance to eat it yet, but I'm gonna dig into that. But we're gonna take a quick break right now. I'm gonna go back into some more details of the restaurant itself and some more background of yourself, some of the staff members.
Of course.
And because we haven't talked about them yet.
That's right. They're a wonderful, wonderful
Because
team.
you gotta have a good team in order to.
We couldn't do it without them. Absolutely.
So let's get back with that information, and we're right back with Let's Eat America, one restaurant at a time, after these very, very important phone messages. Action! She says action. Welcome. Action. Everybody duck. Welcome to Let's Eat America, one restaurant at a time. One restaurant at a time. We're still going to use that one, huh? She never learns.
It's very catchy, very catchy name.
It's very catchy, especially when we going 2 or 3 at a time. So, one restaurant today, tomorrow the world. Okay, I'm your host, Andrew Kitchen, and we're here at Russian Tea Time in Chicago.
That's right.
Downtown Chicago. One of the well-known establishments down here that's been around for, I believe, over 8 years.
Yes, sir.
And let's find out this is the owner actually I'm talking with.
Yes, thank you. My name is Vadim Muchnik, and my mom, who is not here today, the big boss, her name is Claire.
Claire?
Muchnik, yes.
How are you doing, Claire? All right, and your name again?
Vadim.
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 I like that. And my name?
Andrew Kitchen.
Andrew Kitchen. Me and restaurants go together. It's a living for us. And we already started out with tea. Let's do a toast.
That's right. Na zdrowie.
Nastanovia.
To your health.
To your health. All right, and to this tea. To my producer. With a smile on her face. Why? Because she gets to take all this stuff with her. And welcome to Let's See American One Rest at a Time.
Thank you. It's my honor and privilege.
Great. I'm glad you can join us. And I'm enjoying myself already. The tea is delicious, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. We have about 20 different teas. We just started afternoon tea service.
You just started that?
Yes, about four days ago. And it's a very successful program. We have the English scones with the Devonshire cream, lemon curd. Really fantastic presentation. Yes.
Okay. Now, what's the most popular tea here? The new teas that you have presented?
Well, our house tea that we've served for 8 years is still the most popular. It's in this glass. It's a blend of Darjeeling, Ceylon, and the black currant tea. It's really fantastic. My favorite of the new teas is the Gan Tang. It's an enlightened, conscious green tea from China, from the faraway province of Dali.
Oh, wow. Wow. So that sounds like a fun tea too.
Yes, absolutely.
In fact, all teas are fun.
That's right.
All
It's
teas
very relaxing, lets you reflect and enjoy.
Russian tea time. Now you think it would just be a place for tea, but it's more than that.
That's exactly right, Mr. Kitchen. We're a full-service restaurant. We're open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, and now for the afternoon tea service as well. And we have a very elaborate menu, about 35 different dishes. We have an excellent selection for vegetarian selection items, wild game, meat, poultry, fish. We have caviar, about 50 different vodka flavors.
Vodka
Those are
flavors.
wonderful,
Oh, yes.
That's
Now,
coming later, right?
Yes. Now I was saying earlier before we got in the break up, before we got on the air, that Russians know how to party. So it's actually later on down the line, there's Russian party time too.
That's
You're
right.
talking about the different vodkas.
Absolutely. We serve all the vodkas in the ice frozen shot glasses. They're really fantastic. My favorite is the new vodka that we flavor ourselves here. It's a horseradish flavored vodka.
Horseradish?
Horseradish, yes, absolutely fantastic.
Oh my God.
Yes, we also have a lemon, lime, ginger, pepper, pineapple.
Pineapple vodka?
Pineapple vodka. It's really
You're kidding?
fantastic. Absolutely, it's really fantastic.
No, you know what? We have to actually get. We're gonna actually get some samples, and we're gonna tell you the difference.
That's right, exactly. Just be careful. It's very smooth and
Right.
it's very tricky, you know.
I like that. It tricks you.
That's right.
So bottles this big, huh?
Actually, it's a shot glass.
A shot glass?
Shot glass
And
is about 2 ounces.
Is it comes in actual glass, or it does come in the bottle? Comes in actual glass.
That's correct.
Okay.
Ice frozen, you know. But we flavor about 8 flavors. We flavor ourselves, and others are international from I think 16 countries. We have vodka from Japan, Poland, Russia, Norway, Switzerland. Of course, a couple American vodkas are excellent.
How about that? Let's see America. Let's drink America one shot at a time.
Excellent. I love it.
And Russian tea time. It's more than just tea here. Now I want to get into some more information on the owner itself. I'd like to know what inspired you to get started in the restaurant business.
Well, actually, it was my mom who gave the birth to the idea of the restaurant. We're from the former Soviet Republic of Uzbekistan, had been in America for 11 years. And my mom was a very successful caterer back in the old country. And when we came to the States, it was natural for her to start working in the field for different delis and caterers. And I went to Robert Morris College to get my associate degree. And when I finished my degree, my mom offered me, she said, Vadim, I think I can do as well or better. Can you please help me set up the business? And then in a couple of years, you can go on with your education. And initially, we wanted to do something very simple, luncheonette type of place, but we couldn't find a location. The landlords didn't want to deal with the new immigrants with the idea that had to compete with the national tenants like Wall Street Deli, Open Pond, McDonald's even. So the idea had to evolve into a more sophisticated concept that was very unique, and that was the idea of Russian Tea Time Restaurant. And we opened 8 years ago, and thank God it has been a really fantastic success for us. And we couldn't complain, you know.
Everything's working out just the way.
Thank God, you know, the road has not always been paved with roses, but overall, I think we've done very well, and the span of the restaurant life is normally 4 or 5 years, so we will be celebrating our 8th year.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So we want to thank all of the Chicagoans and out-of-town guests for support, continued support.
Right. Now here's a trivia that I want to find out that the public doesn't know, and I like to know if we all find it together. Where did the name Russian Tea Time originate?
Of course, well, we wanted to make sure that the word Russian was in our name, and we got inspired by our colleagues in New York, Russian Tea Room, a famous 80-year-old restaurant, because we wanted to tie in the concept of the afternoon tea, tea time, and the samovars, the teapots that you saw, very symbolic of Russian dining. That's where the idea came from.
Oh, wow, so everything was all thought out?
Well, we try, as we go, we learn, as we learn, we change and correct the mistakes.
Okay, just work out the bugs and everything.
That's right. Absolutely.
And it seems like you really enjoy your work as well.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at how relaxed you are, and you really enjoy talking. A lot of people have these businesses and they're really stressed out. You look really, really relaxed.
Well, it's just the beginning of the day. I may get stressed out at about 5 p.m. when we have 10 reservations, slamming at the door at the same time.
That's really good at the same time.
Trying to juggle. Yes, it's a good problem to have, so to speak.
Right.
So,
and you got
in the beginning, it was very stressful, of course. Like you said, the working out the bugs. Of course, when you open, they say the man plans and God loves. God has a different destinations for all of us, and we have to adjust to changing environment.
Exactly, and you look like you've done it quite well. You've been blessed for it.
Yes, and and not to say it was without stress, but we're trying to manage, because the problems will always be there. The sink will always get plugged up. The refrigeration will always go
the
down.
Natural things.
In the middle of the night, break-in. Of course, it all happens.
Right.
But
it's normal business.
Right. It's operations, and we just have to deal the best we can with it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. I want to say these are very decorative too. These things around here, very decorative. And I like the way you set things up. But we're gonna see some artistic work from you too later on. We're gonna come back with some main dishes, some appetizers, and some main dishes from Russian Tea Time after we come back with a few messages. And so far, the phone hasn't rang, so it must be cut off from our producer. Our producer has this very good thing of, I guess she likes people to know where we're at, so the phone just rings. So it's like, let's ring America.
That's right.
Everybody just come on in.
Excellent. Thank you.
So yeah, thank you. Look at that smile. Okay, we're back with Colgate. No, I'm just kidding.
Should we go to the kitchen and
sure.
introduce our guys?
Let's do that later on as we get through watching the appetizers and desserts and whatnot. We'll be right back with more Let's Eat America, one restaurant at a time, with my friend here, Vadim. And my name?
He's Andrew Kitchen, and he's going to remember my name by the end of the show.
That's right.
I'm going to test you now. Okay?
That's right. He's going to test me. Mark my words. I'm going to be tested. Make sure you put the little words under the screen there.
That's right. Just like Ted Couple.
Right. Just a little cue card there.
That's right.
Be right. Coming back at you in 1 minute or 2. Bye. We'll be back. Okay. And I love that word action. What is it about action that she likes? We're back with Let's Eat America, one restaurant at a time. And we're here with Russian Tea Time. And look, we have the family of Russian Tea Time, part of the family anyway.
That's right. That's right. We have a wonderful 38 employees who are really the heroes of our days. They're the ones who make it happen at the restaurant, behind the scene often, but they're the ones who produce this wonderful food, make sure that everything comes out on time, clean plates, everything.
Great.
So,
and you guys do great on the food. Let me shake your hands.
Thank you.
Get your name?
Zinon.
Zinon? Okay. All right. Congratulations, guys. You guys do a great job here.
Thank you.
I just had to get behind the scenes to show you who's behind the success of Russian Tea Time.
Absolutely.
Along with the big man here.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these people, that's for sure.
And we want to let people know that, so we appreciate everybody. They do appreciate the help that they got at 8 years.
That's right, 8 years, absolutely. Well, thank you very much, guys. We appreciate it, you recording us, and Hope to see you at the Russian Tea Time, everyone.
Right, and I'm going to say, join us next week and every week where we go to another extravagant travel period to paradise, sometime even out of time. Sometimes even out of time warp. We never know where we're going with Let's Eat America. And believe me, I'm telling the truth. So we'll see you next week. I don't know where yet, but when I wake up and from the ride, you will know. So next week, join us for Let's Eat America, one restaurant at a time. Don't know what city, but neither does our producer.
Great.
See you next week.
All right.